Today is Thursday, July 9th, and this is the second episode of Cold Takes. I am your host, Lewis,
I'm Ethan.
and we're just the smartest people on the internet. Everything we say about music is right, and if you disagree with us, you're wrong. Today's topic is about Crash and Bernstein, one of the greatest shows ever made. And we're going to talk about its influence on music, and later on we'll talk about some new music coming out by Eminem, Kid Cudi, and Juice Wrld. Today's episode is brought by Khan's Restaurant, celebrating Vietnamese cuisine. So Crash and Bernstein, Ethan. How much do you know about Crash and Bernstein?
I watched every single episode of Crash and Bernstein.
I've never seen Crash and Bernstein.
I love Crash and Bernstein.
Who is Crash and Bernstein?
Gods.
Oh, all right. Well, that's simple.
Just powerful deities.
So from what I understand,
in media.
Crash and Bernstein have an extremely far reach in almost all forms of media, especially music. Is this right? Can you confirm?
Yes. I've seen the intro countless times, reactions to it, covers of it. People from all over the world love and respect the Crash and Bernstein intro.
Well, speaking of covers, today we are going to be listening to a couple of songs. Some covers, some original. Today we'll be listening to songs by Josiah, Braden, and Thomas. Our first one is the Crash and Bernstein rap by Josiah. Are you ready?
Yes. I want to hear these three legends sing their hearts out about the greatest show on television.
All right. This is the Crash and Bernstein rap by Josiah.
Yo, I'm a lady finished, but ding dong, he said, yo, it's Crash the door. Don't wish to open, kick it down hardcore. I'm a people with the suit, where your mom might the food. In the fridge, I'm eating they tear it up, dude, the makeup or those. Tea parties with rough doubts, ninjas of football and Christian. Good call, Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein. What he said, Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein. What he said, it's work is awesome, but awesome got a soul. I'll be gone forever, that's a principle. Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein. I said, Stain, what he said. Okay. Please subscribe. And
I will subscribe.
Subscribe my channel.
Please subscribe, guys.
Leave a comment.
I will subscribe.
See you guys later. Bye.
Goodbye.
See you
Josiah.
later.
That
was Josiah.
What are your thoughts on the Crash and Bernstein rap by
It
Josiah?
was beautiful.
I think it
It was
really
beautiful.
good. I love the music video. It's my favorite part.
I love the filter he had on it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
When he says Crash and Bernstein, I really feel the connection to Crash and Bernstein.
You can really see how well of an editor. He's just an amazing editor.
Yeah, the filter.
This filter with the text.
The angle of the camera as well. It's not very popular to use a portrait mode angle when you're recording anything. So I think the fact that he's breaking the norm with Crash and Bernstein, that he's taking it to portrait mode, really shows how willing he is to do anything he wants in the name of Crash and Bernstein.
In the name of Crash and Bernstein,
now,
yes.
I want to go back to a specific part in the song when he talks about, I have no idea because I can't understand a single thing he's saying, but I think it's right here.
Don't wish to open, kick it down hardcore. I'm a people with the suit, where your mom might the food.
So I think I heard hardcore and Yo Mama in the same verse. I don't know if you picked up on that.
I did. I believe
what do you think
the
he's
Prophet
talking
Brody
about?
Fox. Definitely the Prophet Brody Fox.
So do you think this is him calling out Brody or him appreciating Brody? What do you think he's going out with here?
Well, with the amount of emotion that is had within his voice, I do believe he is praising Brody Fox. I mean, he is a legend.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, him just singing his heart out about him with Crash and Bernstein.
Yeah,
sounds great, dude.
Like I said, I have no idea what he's saying at all throughout this entire music video, but I do believe that somewhere in this cryptic language that he's speaking, there are meaningful lyrics, and if anyone could translate, I'm sure we could discover one of the greatest songwriters ever born is right here, is in the making. Josiah, thank you for the Crash and Bernstein rap. Go subscribe. Next one is a classic.
It's a
Braden
classic cover.
Braden sings song off Crash and Bernstein. Now this one you guys might be a little bit more familiar with. I think Braden is infinitely more popular than Josiah over here, but that does not mean he's infinitely better. So we're going to find out if Braden holds a candle to Josiah. So this is Braden sings song off Crash and Bernstein.
Today I will be singing a great song off of Crash and Bernstein. It's their epic entrance. Let me tell you, it's awesome. You should watch it on Netflix. Okay, let's get started. Let me tell you about Bernstein. Yo, I'm gonna let you finish, but ding dong. Who's that? Yo, scratch at the door. The way feed it up and kick it down hardcore. I'm purple with the do. Why your mom had the food in the fridge and the eating up a tear it up do. No makeup or feelings or parties, now doors. Now it's ninjas and football and faceland good call. Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein. What he said, it's 4 against awesome, but awesome got a soul. I'll be gone forever, that's a friend of foe. Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein. What he said.
Nice.
I'm in awe.
That was
I'm
beautiful.
in awe.
That is
probably
absolutely beautiful.
Quite possibly the greatest cover of any song I've ever seen in my entire life.
That was great. I especially love the part at the end of the music video where he licks his lips knowing that he has defeated Josiah for the top Crash and Bernstein part. Wait, let me find this part. Yeah, right here. 58 seconds in, right here. Nice. He says, tss. That is him putting out the flame of his entirely fired track, destroying Josiah's rap, absolutely destroying the rap game. I think Braden takes the cake with a 10 out of 10. I think we never actually rated Josiah's song. I think I would have given Josiah a 10 out of 10, but after seeing Braden, I think Josiah's bumped down to an 8, maybe a 7. Braden takes an infinity out of 10. I could never top this. How does anyone top this, actually?
I don't know. It's too perfect. I genuinely believe that if you showed someone the original studio version of the Crash and Bernstein intro and then Braden's cover, they couldn't tell the difference.
Do you think
they could not tell the difference?
Do you think there's political significance behind Braden's reasoning to sing this song? Like, do you think Braden chose this song in particular because he does give an explanation here at the start. Wait, let me play his explanation.
Today I will be singing a great song off of Crash and Bernstein. It's their epic entrance. Let me tell you, it's awesome.
So do you think when he says, let me tell you, it's awesome, do you think there's actually deeper significance to that? Do you think it's more than just awesome? Do you think he's maybe trying to start a revolution here? A Bernstein party, maybe?
Well, I don't know if you knew this or not, but fun fact, Tom MacDonald is actually a ginormous fan of Crash and Bernstein.
Really?
Yes. And I believe that Braden recognizes this. I think he's calling out to Tom MacDonald. I believe that he's saying, oh, it's awesome. Awesome. Do you know who else is awesome? Tom MacDonald.
Oh, so you think there could possibly be a Braden x Tom MacDonald collab at some point?
Yes.
Do you think that could?
Yes.
So that's something we could be looking forward to in the future. Braden x Tom MacDonald.
Yeah.
Nice. That could be something. I mean, when you take two of the best rappers in the world, you put them on the same song talking about one of the best topics in the world. I'm sure that there's only one place to go, and that's just up.
That's just it.
Speaking of going up, I think you guys should go on up to Khan's Restaurant, celebrating Vietnamese cuisine. Fresh and contemporary are perfect trademarks of Khan's Restaurant. Founded in 1981, Khan's Restaurant has been embraced by diners across the Silicon Valley in California.
It's the greatest food I've ever had.
Just look at the menu. It's amazing. What is this?
Look at that.
Shrimp fried rice? Are you kidding me? A shrimp fried that rice?
You do not look at that food and immediately get hungry. You're not human. You're not a person. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to find you and kill you.
How did a shrimp fry this rice? Who taught the shrimp?
Who taught the shrimp
Only
to
at
fry that
cons.
rice?
Only at cons, guys.
Only at cons.
Back to the main topic at hand here. There's only one more song to listen to on the Crash and Bernstein train. It's probably not nearly as good. It is another cover, however, so maybe it does hold a candle to Braden. We'll find out. It is me singing Crash and Bernstein intro by Thomas Lee. Let's check it out.
Let's do it.
Okay, so guys, I found this really cool song called Crash and Bernstein theme song, and I
This sucks.
because I really
This is horrible. This is
I
absolutely
don't-
terrible.
I don't know if I want to finish it.
I mean,
This
we
is
have to. This is our
terrible.
responsibility as music
This is our
reviewers.
responsibility. I mean, we are Harvard students.
This is our responsibility
review
as
music.
masterclass Harvard students. I've been to NASA
Masterclass.
twice. I've been to the moon 3 times. It's our responsibility to finish this song. But I do think that while it's not necessarily better, I do think it's more unique than the other two because he's taking more of a Travis Scott approach using the voice changing device, using auto-tune, using you see where I'm getting at? Where he's shifting the classic Crash and Bernstein approach where it's just a normal a cappella, acoustic, all going in by yourself. You're just going in and singing Crash and Bernstein. Thomas over here is taking a new approach. He's completely ruining the genre, but maybe that's what we need to freshen up the genre. So let's continue.
Let's do it.
like this show, despite the fact my parents will hit me for liking it. Okay, here we go.
You could tell he's a comedic genius.
This is absolutely the funniest man on the planet. Now, I do have a thought here. Do you think this is almost a jab at other Crash and Bernstein fans? Do you think he's making fun of us?
Yes, I do.
He's mocking
I do
us.
believe so. Well, yeah, because I mean, he's trying to sound like this really dumb and stupid kid. You know, like in Crash and Bernstein.
He's trying to
He has
be
the
edgy,
weird crackly
essentially.
voice. He's talking about his parents hating him and crap, and hating the show. I believe that he's trying to mock Crash and Bernstein fans. Obviously, now if Tom McDonald or Kanye gets a word of this, I do believe there might be a war.
There could be.
There could be. I mean, there are giant fans of it. I'm a giant fan of it. You're a giant fan of it. Braden's a giant fan of it. Now,
We gotta respect
just
him.
mocking it.
The kid's got some guts for going against
He
some of
has
the
some
greatest
guts.
rappers against the world.
He has some guts, but I do not believe he has what it takes to really show that. Because, I mean, right now, the only thing that he has going for him is comedic genius. This, like, it's obviously the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire
He's
life in terms of
absolutely
comedy.
hilarious.
It's hilarious.
This is almost
But-
as funny as playing Soviet anthem ear rape on the bus. Almost
On
as
the
funny.
bus.
Almost as funny. Not quite there, but we're getting there.
It's close.
Now let's continue.
Let's continue.
You was crashing the door. Over you down, looking at that high score. Purple with the brain freeze when your mama the food in the fridge. We turn it up to the wake up and the bodies are dolls. Now it's ninjas. And Fortnite and things let's go. Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein, Crash and Bernstein. What is it?
You know, this actually reminds me of one of my favorite bands. I think this is more akin closer from Travis Scott, in my opinion, earlier. I think this is more akin to 100 Gex, actually. I think this more sounds like an 100 Gex cover of the Crash and Bernstein theme song.
I can really hear the 100 Gex in this.
Yeah.
With, you know, obviously the auto-tune that's in it.
Which is actually not surprisingly good. I'm starting to change my opinion on this guy. This might be
Yeah.
an actual genius.
I'm going to be real with you. I might purchase this. Not stream it, not pirate it. I'm talking full on just purchasing it. He deserves my money. He deserves everyone's money. I believe he should become the next big hit in music.
Let's continue.
Okay, I can't sing the rest because can you hear that? My mommy is coming in the room to feed me because she doesn't like Crash and Bernstein. She's fucking sim.
That's the
That took an
funniest thing.
interesting turn.
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire
He
life.
said Joe Mama in it, which made me laugh. And then just the funny haha music that was in the outro was amazing. I loved it.
I wish more people would.
I wish
see
more people
this
saw it.
video.
How many views this got? 8?
6.
6.
6 views.
6 views.
I really
Now
think
that's...
that the comedy genre, the landscape, really needs to take notes from Thomas here in his video, me singing Crash and Bernstein intro. I really think there's stuff to learn. I think there's stuff you can learn not to do, but mostly I do think he hit a lot of the points right on the head, and that it's really time to just shift the entire comedic genre over here. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It
can't repeat
honestly
it enough.
is. I don't know what else I can really go to now for comedy. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers I like, a lot of streamers I like, but after hearing this, I need more of him.
So what do you think a good rating for this song would be?
Well, obviously, we're professionals here. I'm not going to say, oh, haha, 11 out of 10, infinity out of 10.
I give the last one an infinity out of 10.
That's because it's Braden. And also, remember, I did better than you at Harvard.
That's true.
So, I mean, my opinion is a little bit better, and also a little bit more sophisticated.
So what is your opinion?
Yeah, definitely a perfect score.
Perfect score.
Yeah, because think about it. Obviously, this is a comedy song. It's comedic. So, in that genre of music, he's already like better than every comedy band and artist. NSP, get out of here. Freaking, it's just
Weird Al,
amazing.
Move on.
Weird Al, get out of here. But now, with this is also genuine music. I can find myself listening to this whenever I want.
Of course. So your kind of final conclusion is a perfect out of 10?
A perfect out of 10, yes.
Okay. I think I'm going to rate me singing Crash and Bernstein intro by Thomas Lee a 2 out of 10. It is one of the most horrible things I've ever listened to in a long time. Moving on to one of our next topics. Juice Wrld is releasing a new album tomorrow. I don't know how, but he is. What are your opinions?
Obviously his passing was very out of nowhere. And it sucks that someone as great as him is no longer able to create music, but I'm happy that the producers have some of his final tracks that were never released available, and they're completed, and they're ready to be published. That way, all Juice Wrld fans are able to experience one last amazing album. Because so far, I don't see him, in his prime, he never released anything bad.
You know who else is in their prime? Khan's Restaurant.
Khan's
Vietnamese restaurant. Located in the busy yet convenient Santana Row, Valley Fair, Century Cinema Triangle, and San Jose, Khan's experiences a unique combination of Vietnamese cuisine, attentive service, homemade sauces, and tempting desserts. Visit Khan's Restaurant. Thank you for sponsoring this video.
Thank you.
I think that while it's nice that Juice Wrld is making music, I do think it is alarming how he is still making music. As far as I'm aware, he passed, but apparently he can still make music. So it leaves a question to be answered how he is still making music, but I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to enjoy the album.
Mm-hmm.
Our final topic is announced just today. Eminem and Kid Cudi are making new music, and it's dropping today. What do you think about that?
I don't care.
Neither do I.
I really don't.
I will say,
I respect them.
I like Kid Cudi. I don't like Eminem. I do like Kid Cudi.
Respect them as artists. But I don't care. Now, Kid Cudi and Kid See Ghosts, the new animated short, I believe it's a short. I don't know. I don't believe it's a series or anything like that.
It is a series,
Um,
and it's also
it's
a
a
band.
series.
It's a duo. You know absolutely nothing about Kanye West and Kid Cudi, but that's okay
I'm
because
talking about I am talking about the thing that's coming out that's animated. I didn't know much about it. I know it's animated.
well, it was also
That's
an
what I'm
album
talking about.
that came out 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, guess what? I'm not talking about that.
That's awesome.
I'm talking about the animated series that's happening. I thought it was short. And a little thing you're having. I didn't know it was a full on series. My bad.
I think Eminem hit his prime with his song named Venom. You remember Venom?
Yes, I do.
I think that was probably Eminem's greatest song, and I think ever since then he's gone downhill, and ever before then he's always just been bottom of the barrel. I don't think Eminem's ever released a single good song up until Venom, and anything after Venom is most likely going to be lackluster. And I think that's just how I feel about Eminem. I haven't listened to anything by Kid Cudi since Kids See Ghosts. So I don't. We'll see. I mean, maybe if
Wow.
he releases Venom,
Wow.
maybe if he releases Venom 2, maybe if this Kid Cudi collab is Venom 2, this could be the song of the summer. But as far as I'm aware, anything that comes out after Venom is going to be complete garbage. So it's going to be up to Kid Cudi to carry this song. Maybe they get Braden on the song. Maybe they get Josiah. Maybe they get Thomas Lee. We'll have to find out in the next episode of Cold Takes.
Of Cortex.
Thank you for watching. This episode has been sponsored by Khan's Vietnamese Restaurant. You can visit them Sunday through Thursday. They're closed on Tuesday. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.